All right, yeah, now we're into the top 4, so we're waiting for the bracket to be visually updated here, but it's Flip and Pack-Rob in winners, and it's going to be Duncan, BlueBuster in losers.
Oh, Flip and Pack-Rob, that's going to be a nasty winners finals.
And so winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are going to be best of 5.
Yes.
I believe what they're going to do is 4 protects and then 2 vetoes.
Okay.
Give me 1 second just so I can get the card draw visually set up correctly. Actually, let me see who's playing first. Okay, looks like they're doing this losers round first so that he doesn't have to change the card draw back and forth. That makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you go with whatever's the logistically easier route as a TO. There's decisions that you have to make sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you get to this point in the bracket, you're going to have somebody that has to go on a constant run.
No matter what.
Someone's going to have to play 2, 3 matches back to back to back. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, it just kind of comes down to, like, you gotta read the players and go, like, all right, is it, you know, do I go more for, like, efficiency, you know, logistics, or do I go for, all right, do I give this player an appropriate chance to rest? I can see them getting gassed out because, you know, you don't want to hand an advantage to a player.
And we know from experience you don't want to get a player hurt.
That as well.
How you doing, Nate? How's the calf? But I know some players also like going on those runs. Kevbo is one of those players who doesn't really mind going down to loser's bracket a couple of rounds in because he's going to get more rounds. He's going to stay fresh. I think he would probably feel differently in rounds that have a bunch of 18s and 19s. He may not want to play all that.
You know, that's not so much his jam anymore to face that. Another player I think of as Squid is another player who, if he's put into that position, he would rather just run it. He just would just run that.
Rather just keep going.
Yeah.
So you can see them doing the card draw behind us. Looks like they're doing. All right, Dunk is taking a bathroom break.
Respectable.
Yep. We do have the match drawn for Pack-Rob versus Flip, but we're not going to spoil it for you yet.
Ooh, is it that good?
I didn't even look at it.
Oh.
I just don't want to tell you.
Okay, that's rude.
Yee. Okay. Cowards. I'm looking at what they vetoed.
Oh. Is it cowardice by your metrics, or is it just cowardice as in, why wouldn't you just do the thing?
Yeah,
why wouldn't you just
send it is my thought. But,
yeah.
But no, I mean, looking the chart that I wanted to see played, nobody wants to play, so.
Okay.
So I get it.
That's fair. You know, sometimes I like seeing, you know, hey, let's go up and let's do the funny thing, push the funny button, ha ha ha.
Are they doing this by chance? Did he change his mind?
Oh. Ooh. I guess we're just going into the losers. Yeah, they're going into the losers.
No, okay, yeah, you're right. There we go.
So it's Pursuer. See, you get what I was getting at. Like, it is
not Pursuer. No.
Fun
it is
by
not
this person's
Listen,
metric. Or
I never said that the chart that was being vetoed was fun. Just that I wanted to see it play.
What a weekend that we have been having so far. This has been absolutely incredible. Seeing the talent on display, seeing all of the players like push your own limits and then some. You know, we're in DDR world now, but to see players still come back to not only one version but 2 versions prior and still be able to like crush your records to this day is absolutely insane. It is crazy work. And
it's a bit of an adjustment to make sometimes, you know, like it's really rough when you have these quality of life improvements that we had in Ace 3 with visual offset and then in World with more granular speed mods.
Yes.
And then coming back to Ace 2 Plus, which is not, it's not like going back to Max 2.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's still an adjustment to make.
Yeah, some of those like creature comforts that you get in World, like if you start to rely on them, like, you know, the offset or even like if you do use like the constant, like the constant sudden mod, it takes a little bit of like a mental adjustment to be able to work backwards, to kind of tap into your roots previously on that.
And we've got our card draw here, which is unsurprisingly BlueBuster protected Firestorm Challenge. Dunk protected possession 20th expert. The tiebreaker is going to be Triple Cross, which is probably one of the more straightforward triple songs. I think it's easier than Triple Journey. And then Dunk vetoed Vanessa. BlueBuster vetoed Avenger.
I can see why we would do that.
Yep.
I could also see why you called him coward, but...
No, this isn't even the draw. I was calling him a coward about it.
All right, so we just saw BlueBuster just put up some crazy numbers on this, but we have Dunk this time, who, in the time that he is out, that he's been sitting on the sidelines, he's been shadowing every single chart and watching along. So he has been staying about as warm as you can get, as short of stepping on the pad. And it is paying off in spades. He's only 1 to 2 points right behind BlueBuster this entire time. Only picking up a miss on one of the shots. Doing a good job of recovering from it.
All right, let's see if anybody's going to go for the meme this time. I think after seeing what happened with Bogo.
Oh, they're doing it.
Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah. All right, just watch where you step, watch where you step. Ah, there we go.
Oh, you don't.
You know what? They did the funny thing. He pushed the funny button.
And especially against somebody you just watched get 9 and a grade on it. Like, you know, it's all fun and games. We do want to mess around, but, you know, I also want to win. He's going to feel real bad if he ends up down by about 2.
But look how close the score is. Look at how much he's made up in that time. Only down by about 6.
I'm sure he'd love to have 3 EX back.
That's still crazy. All right, here we go. We're about to go into the last of the shock step jumps in the stream right between.
And this is such an awkward pattern.
Dunk doing an amazing job of carrying that, but BlueBuster is not letting them have it.
Yeah, Dunk down about 10.
Ooh, he hit a good right there, but it was still enough to stay up by 8. 16-60 to 16-52.
Yeah, so that one shock didn't make a difference, or those 2 shocks.
But, I mean, check out the scores. 25 two-piece from Duncan. 17 1-1 from BlueBuster.
If Duncan hit a 3rd shock there, he'd be looking real salty at that result screen. Realizing like, oh, that's 9 EX.
But he does have a chance to bring it back. We are going to possession 20th anniversary.
You know, but this is something I think is going to be very comfortable for BlueBuster. He's somebody who really, really spends a lot of time in the lower difficulties. I mean, look at the scores he's got. He's got 5 on this.
Yeah, so hopefully, even though this was Duncan's protect, hopefully this can work out for him. This can work out in his favor. It's anybody's guess. You know, I'm rooting for Duncan. You know, I want to see more matches. That's just what it comes down to me. You know, I would hate to see another player get knocked out because they were goofing. Because they were making it interesting for us. Making sure that DDR is not only for the competitive, but also for the people who just like to see some fun stuff every now and then.
Yeah. I want to see more songs. I want to see close matches. I want to see people who are favored to win a song look at the result screen at the end and go, huh. Well.
All right, they're tapped in. Here we go. So right now we are tied. As you did mention, BlueBuster is favored in this, but this was Duncan's pick, so there is not going to be much room for either player to breathe in this one.
And they're BlueBuster up by 1 point so far. And back to tied.
Speed up. Trading points back and forth. As we get into the clap from chat.
That good. A little suspicious of a good.
But he's making it back up.
He's keeping right up with him.
10-point difference.
10 back. It's real easy to pick up perfects in the triplet part, so let's see if Duncan can stay locked in. And he's just got to hope that BlueBuster his struggles to find the window. It's a long shot, but it's what he's got.
BlueBuster is locked in, just picking up one perfect right there.
And BlueBuster's gonna take it by 5 with the PFC.
Right. So just like that,
14 to 16 and a good.
Woo!
Close.
Still close.
Very close.
We did say it was going to come down just by a few points, and here we are. But unfortunately, Duncan gets knocked out.
We'll be going over to the winner's bracket side.
But before we move on, chat, everyone give it up for Dunk for representing Team Heron, putting in some masterful work, the finest of work this weekend. Going out